Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam dan bahagia bagi kita semua. Kali ini saya akan mempresentasikan hasil analisa saya mengenai clauses and types of sentence. Langsung saja kita beralih ke adjective clause. Contoh kalimatnya, many libraries are also trying to build their connections with impoverished local communities who used to spend time in their areas. Number of clauses-nya satu independent clause dan satu dependent clause. Independent clause-nya, many libraries are also trying to build their connection with impoverished local communities. Dependent clause dan adjective clause-nya, who used to spend time in their areas. Conjunction-nya adalah who, yaitu termasuk subordinating conjunction. Lalu yang kedua ada noun clause. Contoh kalimatnya, I definitely think what we do is very empowering. Arthur said. Number of clauses-nya 2 independent clause dan 1 dependent clause. Independent clause-nya, I definitely think dan Arthur said. Dependent clause dan noun clause-nya adalah what we do is very empowering. Conjunction-nya adalah what, yaitu subordinating conjunction. Yang ketiga ada adverbial clause. Contoh kalimatnya, while the London Library has started welcoming back the public in July, its operations are still limited due to the sanitary guidelines in effect in the UK. Number of clauses, 1 independent clause dan 1 dependent clause. Independent clause-nya, its operations are still limited due to the sanitary guidelines in effect in the UK. Dependent clause dan adverbial clause-nya yaitu while the London Library has started welcoming back the public in July. Conjunction-nya adalah while, itu termasuk subordinating conjunction. Lalu kita beralih ke simple sentence. Contoh kalimatnya, the library is slated to reopen to the public on September 14th. Number of clauses-nya 1 independent clause. Yaitu the library is slated to reopen to the public on September 14th. Tidak ada dependent clause dan tidak ada conjunction. Compound sentence. Contoh kalimatnya, it was supposed to start welcoming young readers earlier this year, but its opening has been indefinitely deferred by Myanmar's bloody coup. Number of clauses-nya 2 independent clause. Yaitu, it was supposed to start welcoming young readers earlier this year, then its opening has been indefinitely deferred by Myanmar's bloody coup. Tidak ada dependent clause, tetapi punya satu conjunction yaitu but, termasuk coordinating conjunction. Lalu ada complex sentence. Contoh kalimatnya, the mechanical failure is the service from New Delhi to Tanakpur, Uttarakhand State, after the driver slammed on the brakes to avoid hitting an animal on the tracks, the NDTV channel reported. Number of clauses-nya 2 independent clause dan 1 dependent clause. Independent clause-nya, the mechanical failure hit the service from New Delhi to Tanakpur, Uttarakhand State, dan the NDTV channel reported. Dependent clause-nya, after the driver slammed on the brakes to avoid hitting an animal on the tracks. Conjunction-nya after, ordinating conjunction. Lalu ada compound complex sentence. Contoh kalimatnya, I had to persuade myself to play, but I'm proud that I did, and that is why my emotion came bursting out at the end of the game, he told reporters. Number of clauses. Jadi ada 4 independent clause dan 2 dependent clause. Independent clause-nya I had to persuade myself to play. Lalu kedua ada I'm proud. Tiga ada that is. Keempat ada he told reporters. Dependent clause-nya yang pertama ada that I did. Yang kedua why my emotion came bursting out at the end of the game. Conjunction-nya ada but, tergolong coordinating conjunction, and coordinating conjunction, that subordinating conjunction. Yang terakhir ada complex compound sentence. Contoh kalimatnya, although COVID has been brutal, the Indonesian economy has been less scared than many of our more tourism-dependent neighbors, and with the right policies, can be expected to bounce back strongly as the recovery spreads regionally and globally. Number of clause-nya 2 independent clause dan 2 dependent clause. Independent clause-nya yang pertama, the Indonesian economy has been less scared than many of our more tourism-dependent neighbors. Yang kedua ada with the right policies can be expected to bounce back strongly. Dependent clause-nya yang pertama, although COVID has been brutal. Yang kedua, as the recovery spreads regionally and globally. Conjunction-nya although tergolong subordinating conjunction, and coordinating conjunction, as subordinating conjunction. Sekian presentasi dari saya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.